What does a typical industrial lease look like? Term, rate, but what are the metrics that you're finding?
Yeah, every lease that I've done has been a triple net lease, and terminology varies across markets. So maybe instead of trying to get hung up on just the nuances of the terminology, I'll just describe what it is. So that would be that the tenant will pay base rent or net rent that is contracted for the term of the lease. So if let's say I'm charging them $15 a square foot, they're paying that $15 a square foot for however long the lease is, and it can run anywhere from 5 to 15 years. You might see shorter term leases in there as well. There's also occasions where you might see 20, 30-year leases, but for the most part, most leases I've seen have been in the 5 to 10 to 15-year range. And that rent would be contracted for that whole term of the lease. So the tenant knows what they're paying, landlord knows what they're getting. The other part would be the proportionate share of all the operating level expenses of the property. So that's property taxes, building insurance, common area maintenance, landscaping, snow removal, and like I mentioned earlier, property management fees. So the tenant pays all those costs, and any increase in those costs gets passed through to the tenant.